a lot of deciding, at least for me, what I wanted to do was actually just gathering the small things. How am I feeling? What is my energy level? Like some of it was just thinking about like, what are the things I like to do? I think sometimes in life there are moments that are, I think to steal a line from Pixar, it's like a core memory. But I think that a lot of deciding, at least for me, what I wanted to do was actually just gathering the small things. How am I feeling? What is my energy level? Like some of it was just thinking about like, what are the things I like to do? When do I get in flow state? So I think it was just a lot of small things that all came together and being willing to recognize and being open to the fact that I was changing, that I was growing and maybe evolving in a new and different way and being okay with that. So I don't think it was one particular moment in time, although there were some moments that made it feel like the path was easier. But I think ultimately it was a lot of small moments and small wins. And then also evaluating like how have I thought about the small failures and how did I react? When things didn't go well? Did it make me want to stop and give up? Or did it make me that much more committed to keep going? And so I think like the more challenges came up that I was like, no, we can get past this. I think the easier it became to just continue going. Some of it was probably a little bit, I think, it's interesting. Like, how do you think about what questions you should ask yourself is a really good question. And I don't think I have a perfect answer here, but I think that in a lot of ways, uh, you really focus on and trying to be quote unquote successful or achievement oriented really focuses on delayed gratification. And that's not a bad thing. Like that's generally a good thing to be able to delay gratification for some amount of time. It's studying hard so you can go to a good college or, like just these things that take, some time, months, years. I think at some point, uh, I had to think about the now and think about the everyday. So I think for me, it became a little bit more of a delayed gratification. Yes, I'm willing to put in whatever amount of work, effort, sweat, equity, whatever you want to call it. But at some point, and I don't think we talk about this enough, enjoying the day to day, because in a lot of ways, the outcome, at some point in your life, the outcome becomes very unclear. And like you can't control whether you're going to be successful or whether this product is going to work out or this, company you start or the organization you start is going to work out. Like there's a lot that's outside of your control. And I know we hate thinking that and maybe hearing that there's so much that is outside of our control, because I do think self-actualization and the feeling of autonomy is so important to make you feel like you have some control over your life, its direction, and kind of outcomes. But I think at some point, and I don't think we talk about this enough, the importance of enjoying the everyday and enjoying the experience and the journey. Because in a lot of ways, the outcome is like we can try our hardest and hopefully we are able to, and I do believe that we have ability to shape somewhat of the future, for ourselves. But I think it's really important that you enjoy the everyday. If that's not enjoyable, you're not going to be good at it. I think that was another big aha moment of like, if I'm just trudging through life or trudging through something and I'm not really enjoying it, even if you are successful at it, what's that for? So I think some of it was just reconciling at what point am I going to start focusing on what is making me happy or making me feel challenged or fulfilled now.